Hello and welcome back to the channel. And you're probably thinking, why is he walking in the dark? That's the reason why. We're off to Taxal Edge. Going to try and catch this sunrise. If you watched my previous video, you'll have seen we've had a lot of snow here in the Peak District. And the last video I filmed was on a Saturday, and yesterday was Sunday, and it snowed all afternoon. I think we were forecasted like 60% chance for a couple of hours. It must have snowed for 4 to 5 hours and it was relentless. So we had another 4 inches, I'd say. So everywhere just looks beautiful at the moment. I was keeping my eye on the weather all last night, hoping to see that the cloud was going to be a bit clear. And I've woken up to beautiful, clearish skies. But when there's a few clouds in the air, it makes for an even better sunrise, in my opinion. When the sun hits those clouds, I'm hoping it's going to look absolutely amazing. This past weekend I've had to stick to my local area, and to be honest I feel super lucky to live where I do, because the snow we've had here has been unbelievable and it's been an absolutely amazing weekend. Managed to get 2 walks done, both were superb, and even though I haven't been able to explore further into the Peak District, and I've got the Goyt Valley, I went to Shining Tall the other day, it's been absolutely superb. And this is going to be a bit of a shorter video to what I usually post. I just thought, with all this snow and hopefully a good sunrise, I think it'll make for a pretty special moment. So I thought I'd film it for you all to see. So I'm going to press on, because I left a few minutes later than I'd planned, and I don't want to miss this sunrise. So I'll see you at the top of Taxal Edge. So we've just made it up to Taxal Edge, and take a look at this. I don't think many words can describe that sunrise. Definitely worth getting out of bed at 6 AM this morning. The sun hasn't even appeared over the hill yet, and it's already my favourite sunrise I've ever seen in the Peak District. What an awesome 3 days. I'll show you the rest of the valley whilst I wait for the sun to pop up. That's Whaley Bridge down there. You can see Chinley Churn, the closest hill there, and in the distance that's Kinder. So that's looking onto kind of the Kinder Low, Kinder Downfall side. All the way over to the Great Ridge over there, and Mamtor right in the distance. You can just see it poking up. I wonder if there's anyone there watching the sunrise today, because that'll be unbelievable. And then this hill right in front of us with the mast on, that's Ladder Hill. And then behind Ladder Hill, so this hill you can kind of see on the horizon, it's got a little peak there. That's Coombs Moss or Coombs Edge. As I saw the light start to form on the clouds, I was about halfway up Taxal Edge, and that's when panic mode happened, because I was like, I need to get there for the light. So I had to run up here, which I'm trying to get back into my trail running and start a bit of fell running. That run up the hill just confirmed to me how unfit I am at the minute. You can see the sun really nice now on Chinley Churn. When the snow's out like this, you can really see kind of the contours of the hill. You can kind of make out the ridge going up to the top there. You can see all the nooks and crannies of Kinder. Look at that, great ridge. You can see a few cars on the road up there, so maybe some people have managed to get there for sunrise. In between just taking videos, I've just stood here and taken it all in, really. And I know how hard it is to get out of bed, especially for someone like me. I'm really not a morning person. I like to stay up late, that's when I'm most productive. But every time I get up early for a sunrise, I never regret it, even if it's not a great sunrise. I don't know, I feel like it's really, really good for your headspace. It's 8 o'clock now. On a normal day when, you know, there's no sunrise or anything, I'd probably be waking up now, getting out of bed. And instead, I'm here. And I think I know where I'd rather be. I know mental health is a really big topic at the moment, and it should be. And it's brilliant how much it's getting talked about now, and there's still a long way to go. But for me, just getting outside has been my kind of therapy, my prescription almost to just feeling better. I mean, in the past year and a half or so, I think everyone's been through some sort of rough patch. I mean, it's been pretty awful at times for a lot of people. But the one thing that I think we've been able to do is just be outside. Even when we weren't allowed out very far, we were allowed out in our gardens, allowed to walk in your local area. And yeah, if you're feeling down, having a rough patch, I know how hard it can be to get out of the house, but you know, give it a go. Just even if it's just a walk around your block, I can guarantee you'll feel a tiny bit better. I guarantee you. And on mornings like this, when I've managed to drag myself out of bed, whatever happened yesterday, whatever happened the day before, it's forgotten about. And we have sunshine. I don't think it's going to stay for very long today, the sun. As you can see, there's a thick layer of cloud just in front of it, but it looks like we're going to get probably about 5 minutes of sun. What a morning. So the sun's just been swallowed up slightly by the clouds, so I think we're going to press on now. I think my plan now is to head along Taxal Edge. I think we're just going to drop down into the Goit woodland and have a look around the forest and head back home for some proper breakfast. So yeah, we're walking along Taxal Edge. As you can see, it's very snowy up here. I'll put a little video in now so you can see what it was like a couple of days ago, because I don't think you'll quite believe what it was like at this point 2 days ago. So as you'll see, Arctic conditions. I posted a few videos on my Instagram. I put the videos up when I got back from my walk because my hands were way too cold to be messing around with my phone out on the walk. Had a shower, came back to my phone, and I was just met with loads of messages going, "Oh my God, where are you?" And I had my family and friends messaging me, going like, "What are you doing? You're crazy." And although Saturday's walk, I think, ended up being near to 15 miles, because I was zigzagging and trying to get photos here, there, and I walked all the way up to Shining Tor. When I got home, I was absolutely destroyed. My legs from just walking through the drifts, I've never felt that tired after a walk. You would think I would have had an amazing night's sleep, but my eyes were just wide open all night. And it must have just been like the adrenaline from the day. I was just absolutely buzzing. Had the best day ever. So yeah, it's been a mental weekend, and I'll just show you this down to my right now. It's part of the Goit woodland, or the Goit forest, I think it's called. And look how beautiful that looks. It really does feel like we're in somewhere like Canada at the moment, or somewhere in Scandinavia, or it just does not feel like the Peak District. So we've come to a junction, and I've got a couple of options here. I'm actually going to drop down off Taxal Edge to my left and not go into the woodland that way. And then I'm going to drop down into the valley a bit and join into a part of the woodland where there's a footpath. And hopefully we'll get some nice photos and videos. I'm just trying to make the most of this snow, because to be honest with you, although looking at this you'd think, oh, the Peak District must get snow all the time if you're not from this area. And it really doesn't, to be honest with you. It's November at the moment, and I was talking to my dad last night, and it doesn't really snow in November, or it hasn't done for a very long time. I mean, I'm not exactly old, I'm 25, and I can't remember the last time it properly snowed like this in November. It seems like the last kind of 5 or so years, if we have got any snow, it has been in kind of February, March, and sometimes April. But before Christmas, it hasn't snowed for a long time like this. I seem to recall one white Christmas when I was younger, which was very special. For November, this is just unbelievable. And the temperatures have even dropped to kind of -5, -6, and that's something I haven't seen for ages. I mean, Even I remember as a kid, it used to get down to like -10 sometimes in the winter. And it seems like with, you know, global warming and all of that, it seems like that's kind of disappeared. So I'm back just below Taxal Edge now, dropped down into the valley down towards Finley Reservoir. Got a few little snaps and videos of the woodland down there, and it looked pretty magical, to be honest. If we do get a snow around here, it usually happens in the night and then it'll thaw out in the day, and there won't be any left on the trees by midday. So it was nice to get out and see it all just sitting nicely on the trees for a change. And I've just checked the weather now, and it's supposed to rain tonight. Oh, I can't believe it. You really wouldn't think it, would you? I mean, the weather forecast said it was -5 last night, and tomorrow it's going to be back to 6 degrees or something. Can't believe it. I need to move to a country where it's constantly cold in the winter, I think. But anyway, we've been super lucky to even get any of this in November, so I can't complain really. But yeah, I think we're going to end the video there. I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this slightly different video, and if you'd like to see more kind of shorter videos. I do try and get out and see a few sunrises, especially in autumn and winter, as the sunrises in the Peak District seem to be amazing at that time of year. And also you don't have to get up at 3 in the morning to go watch a sunrise like you do in the summer. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you've had some sort of snow wherever you live or wherever you're watching this from. And I hope you've managed to enjoy it and you've managed to stay safe, because the weather has been crazy. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.